When people hear the word Africa, what comes to mind? Safari adventures, traditional villages, a continent in need, or maybe poverty, corruption, political instability, and underdevelopment. These are the common narratives. But today, I'm here to change that. Africa is not just rich, it's one of the wealthiest continents on earth in ways most people never talked about. From vast natural resources to cutting edge innovation and a vibrant, youthful workforce, Africa is a rising powerhouse with vast potential that has long been underestimated or overlooked. Let's break it all down. Do you know that Africa holds over 30% of the world's mineral resources? Let's talk about gold. Countries like South Africa, Ghana, and Mali are among the world's top gold producers, contributing billions to the global economy. In fact, South Africa alone once supplied nearly 50% of the world's gold. Today, Ghana has become the leading gold producer in Africa, surpassing South Africa, thanks to its massive reserves and efficient mining operations. And then there are diamonds. Angola, Botswana, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo are some of the top producers, with vast reservoirs that have shaped their economies. Botswana's diamond industry is the backbone of its economy, contributing over 80% of the country's total export revenue. As the world's second largest producer of diamond by value. Beyond gold and diamonds, Africa is home to 70% of the world's cobalt reserves, mostly found in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Cobalt is an essential component in batteries for smartphones, electric vehicles, and other modern technologies. Fun fact: do you know that Tesla and many other companies in the electric vehicle industry source cobalt, a key ingredient in their battery technology, primarily from the Democratic Republic of Congo? And let's not forget about oil and gas. Africa is home to massive oil reserves, with countries like Nigeria, Angola, and Libya leading the way. Libya boasts 48 billion barrels of proven oil reserves, making it the largest in Africa. Despite political instability, Libya remains a key player in the continent's oil industry with vast untapped potential. But the real game changer in Africa's energy sector is natural gas. With massive offshore and onshore gas reserves, countries like Mozambique, Tanzania, and Senegal are poised to become key players in the global LNG, which is liquefied natural gas market. Let's talk about agriculture. Do you know Africa's agricultural sector is a global powerhouse, playing a vital role in food supply chains? Ivory Coast and Ghana together produce over 60% of the world's cocoa, forming the backbone of the multi-billion-dollar chocolate industry. However, despite their dominance in cocoa production, much of the industry's value is captured outside Africa, as European and American companies handle most of the processing and branding. Meanwhile, Ethiopia and Kenya rank among the world's leading coffee exporters, renowned for producing some of the finest coffee beans. Ethiopia is widely considered the birthplace of coffee. The coffee is known for its rich and aromatic Arabica beans. You may have heard that Africa is poor, but did you know that the continent is home to some of the fastest growing economics in the world? Let's talk about numbers. Nigeria, Africa's largest economy with a GDP of over $500 billion. dollars. Egypt, a major player with a diversified economy worth over $477 billion. dollars. South Africa, a powerhouse in banking, mining, and manufacturing, with a GDP of $399 billion. dollars. Let's go to Ethiopia, one of the fastest growing economies, with a GDP of $156 billion, dollars, driven by agriculture and infrastructure. Ghana, a rising star in West Africa, with a GDP of $82 billion, dollars, fueled by gold, cocoa, and oil export. Lastly, Rwanda, a rapidly growing economy with a GDP of $14 billion, dollars, known for its business friendly environment and innovation. Did you know one of the world's best natural moisturizers comes straight from West Africa? The shea butter. Shea butter is not just a skincare staple, it's a global economy powerhouse rooted in West Africa. Every year, thousands of tons of raw and processed shea butter are exported to Europe, United States of America, and Asia, fueling billion-dollar industry in cosmetics, pharmaceuticals, and food production. At the heart of this trade are millions of African women, especially in Ghana, Nigeria, Burkina Faso, and Mali, who harvested and processed the shea butter nuts using traditional methods. Their work not only supports local livelihood but also strengthens international trade network. In East Africa, Seychelles and Mauritius are key players in the global fisheries sector, contributing significantly to the global economy. With their strategic coastal location and strong fishing industries, these nations supplied large quantities of tuna and seafood to international market. Both countries rank among the top exporters of tuna worldwide. Now, let's talk about African rich culture. Africa is famously home to the big five: lion, elephant, buffalo, leopard, and rhinos, which are considered must see animals for safari goers. These animals, once known as the most difficult to hunt on foot, are now powerful symbol of African wildlife tourism. Countries such as Kenya, Tanzania, and South Africa are globally recognized for their wildlife and safari experiences. According to the World Travel and Tourism Council, Africa's travel and tourism sector has contributed over $186 billion to the global GDP in recent years. Like any region, Africa has its challenges: political instability, corruption, and infrastructural gaps. But its greatest strength are its people. With over 60% of the population under 25 years old, Africa has the world's youngest and fastest growing workforce. This is not just a statistics, it's a powerful force of future entrepreneurs, scientists, engineers, and innovators ready to shape the world. Technology hubs are rising, startups are emerging, and African talent is making waves globally. From fintech revolutions in Nigeria to groundbreaking medical research in South Africa, the continent is proving its potential every day. Yes, challenges exist, but so does immense opportunity. And the world is not just watching, it's investing, collaborating, and recognizing that Africa is the future. So, how rich is Africa? Richer than the world gives it credit for. With its vast resources, economic growth, and innovative spirit, Africa is not just the past, it's the future. Guys, what do you think? Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my amazing content. Thank you guys, and see you guys in my very next one. Peace out.